So my challenge with the operation blocks is to create a complicated if-then loop statement. Now, before I begin, I'm going to need my event, which is my green flag. I'm going to need my forever loop. So obviously this if-then statement is going to sit inside that, and my outcome is going to be that he says hello. So what I need to look at here is the operations to build a condition for him to say hello. So it might be that I go with the numerical ones. I might see equal, and I might go for my variable. So it could be that when my variable is 50, he'll say hello. So obviously now I need to build in a command to change my variable by 1 every time something happens. So I'll activate the variable, and I'm going to need to put another if-then loop in here, and it could be every time I press spacebar. So that would be a really simple statement, wouldn't it? Every time I hit spacebar, the variable goes up by 1. When the variable hits 50, he says hello. When you read it, the statement makes sense and is quite easy to spot. If my variable is 50, then say hello. Oh, I want it to be really clever. I could change that a little bit. I could have it that if the variable is less than 50, so I could add another if-then loop, he could say press more. So I could just duplicate that across, could change my blocks around. So I've now got a second loop there that says if the variable is less than 50, say keep going. So I've got two complicated variables there. That would be something else that would work. If you want a real challenge, explore the logic options down at the bottom here, the and or the ors. So this is where you're looking for two conditions to be met. So again, I'll need an if-then loop. I want something to happen. I might have him think, this time. So I want two conditions. I'm looking for two diamond-shaped ones. I could look in the operations, which I could end up just growing and growing and growing, or I could also here put sensing back in. So I could have if touching mouse pointer and key space is pressed, then think, So if I had the mouse hovering over the scratch cat and I press space at the same time, let's just try that out. So he's not doing anything. If I hover the mouse and press the space key at the same time, he'll say, if I let go of space, he might not do it anymore. So those are some things to think about. We are looking for a nice, long, complicated statement combining lots of different blocks. You should have a green operation block in there, and then you can fill it with sensing or variables or other numerical values. We're looking for really interesting and unusual combinations. Remember, this is your chance to experiment and explore. Build on the variable work if you want, but this should look interesting and exciting. Good luck.